There are just 99 days left to go until US President Donald Trump and former Vice President Joe Biden go head-to-head in the 2020 presidential election. This year, the coronavirus outbreak has drastically changed the electoral game. Some 140,000 Americans have died from the pandemic, more than double the fatalities recorded in the Vietnam War, which dampened Lyndon B. Johnson's re-election in 1968. And the jobless rate now stands at 11% as lockdowns and widespread infections compromise businesses everywhere. Also, with the recent controversy over President Trump's handling of anti-racism rallies, he trails behind his rival in most national polls. So does this mean we will see a Biden presidency, or can President Trump defy the polls again and emerge victorious? To discuss this, we have joining us today Peter Rowe, Senior Fellow at the Hudson Institute and former Director of Research in the Office of George W. Bush. We also connect with Mark Shanahan, Associate Professor and Head of Department for Politics and International Relations at the University of Reading. It's lovely to see you both. Well, let's go with you first, Mr. Rowe. The past few months have been very kind to Joe Biden. He's pulled ahead of President Trump in most national polls, even in Florida, which no Republican president has won without. So do you think that these polls, do you think they spell out what will happen on Election Day, or do you think they'll be completely wrong again as they were in 2016?
Well, by definition, polls are a snapshot of the moment. And so if the election were held today, Joe Biden would almost certainly be the next president of the United States. But we're having this show tonight because there's still 100 days or 99 days left, just less than 100, until Election Day, which for many countries around the world would encompass an entire campaign period. I think both the Biden and the Trump campaign people would argue that we're living in unprecedented times. They would agree on that, but they would take different conclusions from that. The Biden people would argue it would be unprecedented for someone to be able to overcome the huge margins in deficit that Donald Trump currently faces as an incumbent. Across the map, he really is down. And the Trump people say, yes, but we're living in unprecedented times, and we have yet really to define Joe Biden. We're living in turbulent political waters, and so there's a lot of time left for the election to turn.
And Dr. Shanahan, what's your view on this? Do you think 100 days are enough for President Trump to have a big turnaround? Do you think the polls are any indication of what's to come?
Polls, as Peter said, are a snapshot. At this stage, 99 days out, it's way too early to tell. An awful lot could happen. Who knows? We could have a vaccine within that time. We could have the signs of economic recovery that Donald Trump definitely needs if he's to win the election. Or we could have Joe Biden make some terrible misstep. And that would not surprise me if something like that happened. The thing is that Donald Trump believes he can win. He rather believes his own narrative and his own story. And while he believes he can win, there is a chance. He will certainly try and own the media agenda over the next 99 days. And if he can make himself the story, and he can make that story fit his narrative, then he has every chance of closing the gap in the polls, first of all, and who knows, he could still spring a surprise.
Well, he certainly is a man of surprises. And Dr. Shanahan, what are Joe Biden's key pledges? And do you think they'll help him maintain this current edge he has over President Trump over the next 99 days?
OK, well, I took something off his website earlier on today, and it said he stands for hope over fear. He stands for science over fiction. Good line. He stands for truth over lies and unity over division. And so essentially what he is trying to push is the opposite of Donald Trump and the opposite of what we've gone to know about Donald Trump in his first term as presidency. But is that enough? It's certainly not going to be enough for him just to go negative on Trump and try and win this election by being negative about the president. He has to offer something to the American people that they're not seeing from the current incumbent. Now, CNN were reporting earlier on today about a poll that says 70% of Americans do not trust Donald Trump at the moment in the way that he's running the country. He's taking it in the wrong direction. Biden has to show them a right direction or a different direction that puts clear blue water between him and Donald Trump. We know that Trump will not necessarily campaign positively, but Biden can't be drawn into that. The dirtier it gets, the harder it will be for him to win.
And Mr. Rowe, what do you think are Joe Biden's key pledges, and do you think they're convincing enough to win over the American people?
Well, I would agree. Joe Biden's key pledge is to say he's not Donald Trump. And so thus far, Biden has essentially run a referendum campaign, which is to say he hopes the election is a referendum on the performance of Donald Trump across a whole variety of indicators and metrics where the president's numbers are relatively weak and need to be shorn up. And to the extent that he's put out a vision or a message, I think his goal is to accentuate two areas in which Biden is considered to have strengths. At least that's the conventional wisdom. If it's true, I'm not so sure, given that Biden has never performed well electorally in the past. But one is amongst African-American voters, which are an important part of the Biden base. And the second, and I think this is very important, is a working class message. Joe Biden put out an economic plan in the last few weeks in which he really went after a lot of the Trumpian message appealing to the industrial Rust Belt of America. These are kind of the manufacturing hubs of a bygone era. The northern Midwestern states, Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania. They're famous states because they were the keys to Donald Trump's victory in 2016. So Joe Biden hopes to reclaim those for the Democratic Party and bar a second term for the president by recapturing those states. So economic populism in a lot of respects, co-opting the president's message, appealing to African Americans, hoping to unify the progressive base, and then, of course, basically making this a referendum and claiming he is not Donald Trump.
Well, as Mr. Rowe just said, Donald Trump in the previous election, his slogan was trying to appeal to the working class. It was all about making America great again. And he was also talking about bringing jobs back to America and, of course, making Mexico pay for the wall. But this time around, it doesn't seem like there's such a strong message going on. I mean, there doesn't seem to be any particular standout agenda except perhaps making China pay for the COVID-19 pandemic. So, well, Dr. Shanahan, what do you think Donald Trump's strategy is? And do you think the message this time around is strong enough?
You assume there's a strategy. With Donald Trump, I wouldn't say that there is any one single strategy at all. He wants to campaign on his records. He said he was going to deliver conservative judges. He's delivered conservative judges. He said he was going to improve the economy. Up until the pandemic, that's what he was doing. He was cutting taxes. All of those simple pledges he had in 2016, it looked as though he would be able to campaign on. Then the pandemic hit, and unfortunately, he's been a rabbit caught in a car's headlights. He just has not had the capability to steer the country out of that. So instead, what's his message? His message is that Joe Biden is too old to be president. His message is that Joe Biden has got weakening faculties. And that's something that could really blow up in his face. His message of supposedly law and order and putting federal troops into American cities at the moment is about looking strong. Unfortunately, it's just making him look ever more divisive. And on foreign policy, if he has ever had a strategy, it has never been clear. But foreign policy doesn't tend to win elections in the US anyway.
Well, Mr. Rowe, the same question goes to you, really. Do you think President Trump has a strong enough message this time around?
I would argue that he has three planks, three messaging narratives that he'd like to push. The first is economic recovery. Americans love a comeback story, and he can make a plausible case for economic stewardship in the first 3 years of his presidency. Now, the COVID crisis has hit, and just before Election Day, third quarter numbers will post. He's confident that those will show strong job growth and a recovery. He hopes that it's a V-shaped recovery, as it's been called. If it'll bear out that way, who's to say? But I think the economy will certainly be one, or that he's better positioned to manage the economy. The second is the question of China. More than any other politician in America, I think we have to give President Trump his due. He has, I think, shaped a new consensus in American politics. We're at the beginning of a decades-long competition with China, and President Trump was one of the first to call attention to this, to build a domestic bipartisan consensus, and we really have the starting pistol now for that competition. COVID plays into that, of course. And the third, I think, is a radicalizing of the Democratic progressive base of the Democratic Party. Joe Biden will be challenged to straddle the center of the party, the broad middle, where I think most Americans are, and the progressive left-wing base, which is, I think, having a larger and larger voice in the Democratic Party. And so Donald Trump doesn't want to run against Joe Biden, the kid from Scranton, Pennsylvania. He wants to run against AOC, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, and the left wing of the Democratic caucus. If he can define Biden as such, I think his chances improve.
Well, Mr. Rowe, President Trump is, though, always full of surprises. What do you think are some ways that Trump could swing undecided voters back in his favor? And what strategies do you think could actually work?
That's going to be, I think, really interesting to see. The one thing that defines the Trump presidency is, I don't know if I'd call it strategic surprise, but general surprise. We had an impeachment case less than a year ago in the United States, and that is like a distant memory. We had summits with Kim Jong-un in North Korea, and that is like a distant memory at this point. So spectacular events are constant, and with this president, I think we'll see some spectacular event, I'm sure, in the coming months. But what in particular he can do, I think some of this is not in his control. He does need the economy to come back. He does need governors and mayors to make good decisions on coronavirus. He needs to do a better job coordinating the federal effort, no doubt. But I think some of this, I think, is a bit out of his hands.
And Dr. Shanahan, what do you think are some ways that President Trump could win over the voters?
By making Joe Biden look really, really bad. Joe Biden is not the strongest candidate that has appeared for the Democrats at all. And this is his election to lose. It will be very hard for Trump to pull a rabbit out of the hat. I don't think we're going to have another Singapore. We're not going to have another Kim summit. If anything happens with China, it might just be ramping up and escalating the economic war that is happening. And that really doesn't play in Peoria, Illinois. It really doesn't matter there. He won't have this kind of rally that we saw in the past, the MAGA mania around him. He comes to life when those seats are not blue there in front of him, when they're full of people, and he won't have this time. So what he really, really needs to get beyond his base, who will be loyal throughout, is for Biden to make a really big mistake. And that could still happen.
And Dr. Shannon, there was actually a report on the Sunday Times that UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson is secretly desperate for President Trump to lose to Biden as the two countries seek to set out new trade terms. Do you think many world leaders feel the same way? And what changes would they expect under a Biden administration?
I think they would certainly hope for some kind of norm in international relations. The return, perhaps a little bit to the old order. I'm not sure if we will ever get quite back to where things were under Bush or under Obama. But people like Boris Johnson, Angela Merkel would want to see America as a friend. I'm sure Abe, I'm sure your own President Moon would like to see America as a reliable friend that didn't change its mind every 6 weeks, 6 months, or every time it watched Fox News. Trump is unpredictable. World leaders would really like the United States to be predictable again.
Well, Mr. Rowe, until now, President Trump's response to criticism has been to look at the economy and how well it's doing. But since the coronavirus broke out, huge businesses have been shuttered, millions of Americans, they've been laid off, and now only 38% of the US public say that the economy is good compared to the 67% in January. How do you think Trump will aim to boost the economy in the run-up to the election?
Well, we're actually in the critical phase for the next package negotiations in Washington over economic relief. As one senior White House official put it to me a few weeks ago, the original package, the first package that was passed, was really a bridge into the fog. The assumption was that by passing $1 trillion economic bridging mechanism, you would by then have the public pandemic under control and normalcy would return to the American economy, or at least you wouldn't have to have huge unemployment programs, for example. But the virus has not, as some predicted, gone away in the warm summer climate. And so now they have to build another bridge more into the fog in the hopes that by the fall, the public health emergency will have lessened. So I think we'll have a series of rescue message attempts in a way of bridging toward what is hopefully a lessened political public health emergency, and then the economy can move on its own. But for now, when you're depriving businesses of their customers, I think Congress and the presidency and the White House feel an obligation to offer support.
Well, this is where we'll have to wrap up the discussion, I'm afraid, but it was wonderful speaking with you both. There was Peter Rowe, Senior Fellow at the Hudson Institute, and Mark Shanahan, Associate Professor of Politics and International Relations at the University of Reading. Thank you both so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
And to our viewers, thank you for watching. We'll be back at the same time tomorrow with more global insights on the latest news stories. Have a good one wherever you are. Goodbye.